everyone, and welcome to the front row. Today we've got a pretty cool video for you today. We're going around Universal Studios Florida, and we're going to do our top 5, Front Row Thrills top 5, what we're calling our Thrilling 5. Fitting for today because we are doing thrill rides. We are going to count down our favorite 5, in order, thrill rides in Orlando at Universal Studios, Florida. So come on, let's go have some fun. You still sitting there? No, come on. We're gonna go have some fun. So for our number 5 pick, it's fairly easy as far as thrill rides are concerned. It can tend to get people sick, and that is right behind me, the Simpsons ride at Universal Studios. It's a motion simulator with a giant, larger than IMAX dome screen. Lots of movement, lots of very heavy movement back and forth. It can, as I said, tend to get people sick. It tends to mess with my stomach some, but it's still a very fun ride. Lots of people still like it. The Simpsons obviously are a fantastic franchise that everybody recognizes. So there we are. That's number 5, the Simpsons ride. I will see you at number 4. And welcome back to number 4. We are standing in front of number 4, Transformers: The Ride. Fantastic ride. Fantastic. If you've ever ridden Spider-Man at Allen's Adventure, it's very, very similar. Same ride style, same ride vehicle, essentially. Much more thrilling in my estimation, though. Significant movement, significant screenage. The 3D is for real. Very, very fun. Very, very fun. There's actually an elevator in this ride that'll take you from from the bottom floor to the top floor, and the first few times I rode it, it's so smooth you can't even tell where the elevator is in the ride unless you're looking for it. So maybe if you've ridden it a couple times, try to figure out what scene the elevator's at. If you know, put it in the comments below. And on to number 3. Alright, we are back with number 3. I don't know if you can see it, but if you look right there, yeah, kind of see it. That is our number 3 most thrilling attraction at Universal Studios Florida, Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. Very fun little dark ride roller coaster combo. This might be a little controversial, depending on how people feel about my next pick, but I feel strongly about my next pick, my number 2. But right now, we're here to talk about number 3. Dark ride, roller coaster, very easy for most non-roller coaster fans to ride. Not very fast, no real big drops, but a very, very thrilling ride nonetheless. Number 3, Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. I will see you at number 2. Hi, and welcome from number 2. Right behind me is number 2, The Mummy. Replaced King Kong in, I believe, the early 2000s. Very cool dark ride roller coaster combination. You actually get a little bit of airtime on this ride, and a little warning if you have little ones, just because they're tall enough to ride doesn't necessarily mean that they're ready for it. The animatronics, the showpieces, everything in this ride can be quite scary for the little ones. So if you do have somebody who is a bit frightened of the dark or loud noises or scary imagery, maybe do a once-over on this ride. Maybe check out a POV online and just make sure that it's okay, because it can be kind of scary for the younger crowd. So that's Front Row Thrills, number 2 most thrilling ride at Universal Studios Florida, The Mummy. Drum roll, please. I will see you at number 1. Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. This is not the entrance, obviously, but it's a very cool section of the ride. It kind of goes up. Kind of goes up and around and through some buildings. It lights up. It's really cool. But this is my number one for one very important reason. It's the only traditional big boy roller coaster in the entire park. And you can pick your own soundtrack. The sound that is coming out of the speakers behind your head in each headrest is a song that you have chosen from a list of different songs that are timed specifically. Here goes another one. Timed specifically to match the movements of the roller coaster car and match the dips and drops and turns. This is a very, very fun ride. One little note, if you've never ridden it, it can be a bit rough in the back two cars. As long as you get the front 2 or 3 rows, as long as you're in the front car, this ride is very, very fun. Here comes another one. This ride is very, very fun and isn't rough at all. But if you're towards the back, it can be a bit rough. Just something to keep in mind. And little tip, what I would recommend you pushing, Kanye West's Power. Perfectly timed, works great, one of my favorites. So this earns the Thrilling 5 top spot, number 1, best thrilling attraction at Universal Studios Florida. Thank you for joining me today in the parks. Check out the 5 most thrilling rides that Universal Studios Florida has to offer. There is one thing though that I forgot to mention about our friend Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. You will go through metal detectors before you get on this ride, which to some people can be, I guess, a little bit of a pain, but as long as the lockers are free and as long as you empty your pockets, you're all good. But I just thought that maybe you guys deserve to know that old Rip Ride Rocket here is going to require you to go through a metal detector. Look at all the cool lights. But guys, thank you for checking out the video. Our next video is going to be our Thrilling 5 for Islands of Adventure thrill rides. So tune in, subscribe, thumbs up the video. Mention in the comments anything else you guys want to see, any challenges you think that would be fun to do, maybe food items you want to see or restaurants you want to see. Please tell me what you think. Tell me if you want more. Tell me what you would like to see next. And I would once again like to thank you guys for joining me today. And remember, the wait is always worth it for the front row.